Welcome back to yet another week of virtual lessons. Today we have a fun lesson to talk about, and we're going to begin with phonics and grammar in a second. But first, just remember to check iReady every week. There's some updated lessons on there, and you have an extra credit opportunity that is due on May 11th. So here is your bell work, if you'd like to pause it right here. So in the comments, or on a piece of paper if you're watching this, make a proper noun for these three common nouns. You have store, sports team, and a book. All right, now if you want to check your answers, remember a proper noun, and remember what they always start with. Proper nouns always start with a capital letter. So a common noun is a noun, it's a person, place, or thing. A proper noun is more specific. That's a name of one of these common nouns. So for store, that is a common noun. A proper noun for store could be Kroger, because that's the name of a store, or it could be Old Navy. Sports teams. A proper noun could be the Cavaliers, because that is a name of the common noun. Or a book, and I'm sure you all have been reading lots of books. It can be the title of your favorite book, like Three Little Pigs, Charlotte's Web, anything like that. Here are some high frequency words that we have not done in a while, so it's a good idea to pause these and read through them a few times. I will read through them once. So we have woman, once, upon, 8, 7, near, wash, paper, who, and your. All right, so we are going to talk about some long vowels A and I. So remember, a long vowel, that means it's making the sound the letter makes, like the A sound or I sound. So there's different ways that that can be found in our words. So like an acorn, that A by itself, when it's starting that gives it that A sound. Or right here, we have A, consonant E, so gateway. So that gate is giving it the long A sound. And when it's combined with way, that's a compound word, remember, because that's two words in one. Raisin. So remember, AI and AY teams make a long A sound, like raisin or day. Got a D there. That makes a long A sound. Same thing with I by itself, like an ice cream. That has a long I sound. Same with I, or consonant E, or this I right here, IND, like in kind or find. That has a long I sound most of the time. Or IGH. Now these become silent and they make this have a long I sound, like in high. And then adding this suffix to the end, higher, or like this ly, those are suffixes, remember. Those add to the end of the word. And sometimes Y makes a long I sound too, like in fly. Sometimes it makes a long E sound too. So here are two sentences. This is a good time to pause it. You are going to read these sentences and identify which words have long A words and which have long I words. So take a second. So I like to put raisins in my oatmeal. So we see I by itself. It's a sight word, but it does make that long I sound. So you can circle or write down this word. Like to put raisins. We see an AI team, so we hear that long A sound. And my, this makes a long I sound here, even though it's the letter Y. Jamie was flying a kite on a windy day. Again, we see Y making that long I sound and flying. And we see I, consonant E for kite. On a windy day, here we see an A-Y team. Awesome. We're going to talk about one more thing in phonics today. We're going to talk about this sound, this oi sound. So this is called a diphthong. That is two letters together that make one sound. So we're going to look at the oi sound in particular, which is with O-Y or O-I. So like in boy, you hear that oi sound in the end. Or loyal or spoil. Those, you don't hear both those letters. We just hear one sound for that team. So here's something you can do. You copy down this list and underline where you hear that oi sound, that diphthong team. So in coin, here we see the team